I have to check on my
Mike Leno always wants
partner.
Mike Leno always wants to do Calm and Terry.
Here comes the very impressive team of Scorpio Sky and Quicksilver. They are called Aerial Express, and let me tell you something. These guys are impressive. I've wrestled them in XPW. And Bobby Quance. We had a very good match. As yourself wrestled in XPW. And it's actually on pay-per-view this week.
Yeah, once again, folks, if I haven't announced it already, you can see myself on XPW every Thursday on pay-per-view on digital cable, channel 801. And
these guys aren't getting much of a reaction now, but they're going to get a huge reaction once they go to work.
They remind me a little bit of Jim Brunzell and the Killer Bees. Jim Brunzell and the other gentleman.
The Super Dragon and Chris Bosh. Now, let me tell you, fans, much about Chris Bosh. I've seen him one time. He wrestled this man, Scorpio Sky. Very impressive match. Very fast-paced. And you all know about Super Dragon.
Super Dragon, one of the top 5 best independent workers in the business. Jardy, I believe your ranking is right up there with him. If you're not 6th, you're probably 4th. Super Dragon making a name for himself, and he is one to contend with. It is Super Dragon.
Super Dragon is one.
Chris Bosh and Super Dragon against Scorpio Sky. Sorry, folks. We had a little small meeting there, and
Super Dragon. I cannot describe him.
And
word I cannot use. He is one mean guy. One dirty. You know what?
We had a little meeting there, and no, I'm fine. It's just a rash, Jardy. Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
He'll stomp on a guy's throat. He'll drop a guy right in their neck off the top rope. He is crazy. I've wrestled him many times.
I've been in XPW, and I've wrestled the most hardcore, and I've wrestled the best wrestling there is.
He slaps his own partner.
If that's not going to motivate you, I don't know what will. Once again, Scorpio Sky and Quicksilver against Chris Bosh and Super Dragon. Anybody who teams up with Super Dragon is going to be a phenomenal athlete. Because Super Dragon does not hang out with anybody but the crowd getting right behind him. The best chant of the night here, as you can hear.
Super Dragon, he has not wrestled here since last year. The 3-way dance, I've wrestled him.
Yes, you have, and what a phenomenal match.
Teamed in the Bay Area Challenge against B-Boy and Bobby.
Exactly right, and what a phenomenal match it was. I remember.
That was the last time he
And
appeared.
Jardy, you held your own against this gentleman, and
actually, I teamed with him.
Well, like I said, you held your own, and with this gentleman, tagging with him. Looks like a series of blows, slaps lead to elbow shots. Dragon on top. Picks him up, snapmares. I believe Scorpio Sky, I believe he's in the ring here with. Is that Scorpio Sky or is it Quicksilver? I don't know. Quicksilver, that's right. Super Dragon, looks like it's kind of toying with him, kind of feeling him out. They're in chain wrestling, moving around hammerlocks into a headlock. Dragon sends him off, goes into the rope, drop down, leapfrog by Dragon, roll under. Oh, goes for a Japanese arm drag. He ducks out of it, turns around, and Dragon just levels him with a vicious elbow.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. There's not a lot of people who are going to get away if you miss something on Super Dragon, you will pay for it. Super Dragon, he can not only wrestle, he can also brawl. He's a high flyer.
Super Dragon is an abuser.
He can wrestle American style. He can wrestle lucha. He can wrestle Japanese style. He can wrestle in Puerto Rico. He can wrestle just about any kind of style there is.
Europe.
You know, his style is a little bit up there, mixed up with Jushin Thunder Liger, mixed in with Chris Benoit as the style of Super Dragon. If you haven't heard of him already, and looks like this kid here resembling the looks of Jason Styles, who was a poor little jobber that I used to tag with, who's now out of the game. Looks like he's got Scorpio and top hand wrist lock. Scorpio and wrist lock.
Into an armbar, that was very impressive.
Does a somersault.
Like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle twister.
Pretty much, yeah. He looks like
took him down.
Oh, vicious elbow. Oh, Chris Bosh getting chopped by Scorpio. Goes for another chop, ducks it. Big tackle. Drop down.
Oh, front handspring.
Oh, goes for an elbow. Double elbow smash. Chris Bosh is not one to contend with there. Oh, he goes for a kick. He traps the leg and goes into a front takedown. All I can think of is a single leg pick takedown. He tags in Quicksilver, I believe, is in the ring now. Or is that Scorpio? They're both of them. I can't tell them apart. Who's who? They got him in. Oh, a beautiful move. Beautiful move. I don't know what you call it, but he held Chris Bosh with his legs wrapped around him in the air. Scorpio leapfrogged him, landed on his head into a leg drop. Beautiful, beautiful tag team move. These two gentlemen have tagged together, and they know each other's moves. They know. Oh! Double reverse into Chris Bosh. Taking a kick to the side of the head. He's laying on the turnbuckle, just receiving severe punishment. Looks like... Oh, here comes Dragon. Oh, a vicious clothesline. I can't even keep up with the announcing. This match is so quick. Super Dragon. The crowd right behind Super Dragon, as you can hear. It looks like Super Dragon and Chris Bosh double team. And a double plancha through the ropes on the outside into the war zone. Chris Bosh speared him through the ropes, and Super Dragon plancha'd over the top rope. And for those of you that have never been to Gym Wars, they are now laying in the war zone. The war zone being between the ring and the garage door of APW. And, back in the old days, it used to be the war zone. Now everybody's Sue happy. So you can't just wrestle in the crowd and knock a fan on his butt anymore, because you'll get sued for it. As sad as this country is, a Sue happy. I appreciate a good brawl in the crowd, knocking a kid on his butt. I like it.
Super Dragon now. Ties up the leg. Bends him back.
Ties up the leg. Oh. Reverses it. Almost a, what's that hold called? Almost a finger foreign leg lock upside down into almost a, Dragon's got him in sort of a finger foreign leg lock surfboard upside down. And it looks like he might tap out. Oh, he gets to the rope. Max
Crowd,
Marquez.
I've noticed Robert Thompson sitting with his girlfriend.
I see Robert
Maybe
Thompson.
girlfriends.
You never know. Boy, the stories I could tell you about Robert Thompson and myself, I won't get into that. Back to the match here. Senior
Now
referee.
He has his arms tied up in the back of his head with his legs.
He's got him.
Kicking him, leading his neck and arms. Oh, he's twisting.
Oh.
He's almost.
That's a submission.
He is almost pleasuring himself.
I don't have a name for. It looks like. Oh boy. Jardy, antics, shenanigans, and tomfoolery is all I got to say about that. Super Dragon is quite on top of Scorpio. Got him in a submission move. He's got his legs wrapped around the arms of Scorpio. His arms are behind him. And he's pretty much got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Super Dragon being dragged across the ring, and this kid finally gets to the rope. Looks like, a big snap suplex by Super Dragon. Chris Bosh trying to get tagged in here. Super Dragon on top of things. Oh, a big kick to the back of the head.
Double underhooks roll, backward roll.
Backward roll.
He has his head back again. Quicksilver's neck is going to be hurting tomorrow, and I bet you it is really hurting right now.
Reverse chicken wing, and what that is he's got him in a chicken wing hold, but he's facing the opposite direction.
He needs to move to the ropes.
He's putting his body weight on the neck.
Scorpio Sky encouraging his fallen partner.
On the neck of Scorpio Sky trying to make his way to the bottom rope, and
no, that is Quicksilver.
He makes it.
Scorpio Sky is on the outside.
Ah, well, they're both yellow and look like bumblebees. I don't know. Apparently he makes it. Super Dragon tags in Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh going for a suplex here. Fisherman suplex.
Oh,
very nice. 1, 2, and he almost. Chris Bosh, very cocky individual. I don't know much about this kid, but if he's been chosen by Super Dragon to be a tag team partner, he must have some athletic ability.
Yes, he shall.
Big punch to the side of the head.
He whips Quicksilver in. Quicksilver jumps off the second. Submission.
Goes for a flying Frankenstein, and he catches him in the middle, and almost a crucifix. I can't even call this. I don't even know. Chris Bosh catches him. He looks like he's got him. And
fall away slam. Shades of Razor Ramon.
Shades of Razor Ramon. Fall away slam.
AKA
made famous by Scott Hall.
Hey yo.
Scott Pill. Scott Hall. Scott Drunk. Whatever his name is. We're not going to go there. Scott Hall and I have a history, and I'm not going to cover that area.
Scott Hall, one of the impressive athletes in this business.
He is one of the best athletes in the nightclub scene. Anyways, looks like he's got Quicksilver. Chris Bosh up, dragging on the top rope. Ooh. Oh! He jumped from the top rope with all his weight and just landed on a throat of Quicksilver. Oh, lordy, holy snakies. And as I say, folks, booyah. Oh, man. Oh, a slap to the face. Oh, man, and Super Dragon looking just as cool as the other side of the pillow. Oh, a vicious chop, an elbow to the face, chop, elbow to the face, chop. Super Dragon resulting in...
He just falls.
Quicksilver...
And then he was knocked out, he just fell.
Well, they were working over the knee of Quicksilver in the back, and when he threw him in, his legs just gave out.
Super Dragon now, kicking him in the head. Picks him up. Whips him in the corner. Again. Hits the front cross. Oh, a flying form. 1, 2. 2 count. Referee Max Marquez for this contest.
Senior referee Max Marquez. And of course, you're going to get the senior referee to referee a match like this. Folks, I got to tell you,
Super Dragon working over his neck with the leg scissors.
These matches tonight have been phenomenal, and we haven't even begun to call the matches that are on paper here tonight. And let me tell you, you will be in store. I highly recommend you sending out for this tape because this is going to be one of the best shows of the year. Well,
we've had very good matches tonight.
Senior referee Max Marquez being distracted.
Super Dragon
being distracted by
Scorpio
Sky.
Smacked him like a woman.
Oh.
Tagging to Bosh.
Slapped him like the Three Stooges.
Snapmare by Bosh.
Bosh in.
What is this?
Arm.
Ooh. He wraps his arm with his legs and puts into a chain breaker.
Goes into a spinning toe hold behind his back, catching him in a
elbow.
Hammerlock.
Scorpio Sky off the ropes. Chris Bosh working Quicksilver over in the corner. Goes to whip Quicksilver. Reverse.
Bosh jumped to the second rope. Cross body.
A knee.
Quicksilver catches him across the knee. And Bosh is down. He might have knocked the wind out of Bosh. Bosh can't breathe. And Quicksilver trying to make his way back to his partner. Back to his partner.
Goes for a powerbomb.
Super
Quicksilver reverses into an arm drag. Spin wheel kick by Quicksilver. He needs to make the tag to Scorpio Sky.
He does. Super Dragon down. Quicksilver down. The crowd behind Super Dragon.
Scorpio Sky gets the tag. Super Dragon clothesline.
Scorpio.
Drop kick. Beautiful. Drop kick
on Chris Bosh.
Here comes Super Dragon.
Flying.
Oh, Chris Bosh cuts him off after he gave him a scissors kick.
If I were Bosh, I'd be going for a pin here. He's got in. Super Dragon. Double team. Goes for the clothesline. Double drop kick. Dragon goes into the ropes. Bosh goes into the ropes.
Quicksilver off his back.
Oh, another.
Drop kick off the back.
Scorpio, Hardy-like. They're in the middle of the ring. Bosh and Dragon on the outside. They both charge up and over the rope and in the crowd.
A double somersault.
Somersault plancha over the top rope. Into the crowd, the war zone of APW, and this crowd going fanatic here. Quicksilver and Scorpio on top of things. Bosh back in the ring. Looks like... Oh! That's something I haven't seen yet. I have no name for it.
Double wheel, I don't know. Double wheelbarrow. Double Boston Crab.
Right. Looks like they got him.
Super Dragon needs to muster up the energy.
Boston Crab. Oh, and a double Fujiwara armbar.
His arms. He doesn't even have an arm to tap. He has to just say, I give up.
Chris Bosh is down. Dragon on one. Scorpio on one arm, Quicksilver on the other, and it looks like a double Fujiwara, and Max Marquez in saying one man has to stay in and one has to leave. Scorpio into the ropes. Bosh up, fireman's carry, he spins him.
Oh!
Spinning facebuster.
Into a knee.
Vicious lariat.
Like a diamond can cut her into a knee. I don't know.
Good example, yeah. Diamond cutter into a knee.
He switched him all the way around, but then dropped his neck on his knee.
Folks, we are having a hard time calling this match. These kids
moves I've never seen before.
Coming up with moves that in my 12 years of experience, I have not seen. It seems like every show there's more moves.
You got to do new moves.
And, you know.
Oh!
Big spine buster by Chris Bosh.
That was a sky high.
Sky high, spine buster, high buster, high. Let's all get high. I have no idea. It looks like a dragon on top of things.
Elbow. Quicksilver goes for the clothesline. Dragon breaks it.
Looks like
German.
Belly to
back.
German
the full
suplex.
Nelson. Oh, Dragon rolls through.
It.
Here comes the Dragon.
Belly to back. And Scorpio breaks it up, saving his partner because that would have been a win. Super Dragon carrying Quicksilver. Looks like he's going to the top rope. Here comes Scorpio trying to hang on to Dragon, preventing him to go. He kicks him off. Flying. He almost pins him. He got on that top rope, and it was a flying schoolboy on top of Quicksilver. Quicksilver's down, and I don't think he's going anywhere. He looks like a ham and egger now. Chris Bosh tagged in. He's into the ropes. He sends him in. He ducks the clothesline.
Hooks the arm and the neck into a neck breaker arm breaker.
Goes into a sort of a Russian leg sweep neck breaker combination. Again, folks, these guys are coming up with stuff I haven't seen. Both men seem to be down here. Max Marquez counting. Quicksilver trying to make his way back. He tags in Scorpio. Bosh charges, drop toe hold. Spinning leg Oklahoma roll. Bosh kicks out of it. Scorpio goes into a Fujiwara armbar. It's the same finishing move that Chris Benoit uses. Bosh trying to make his way to the bottom rope. It's Max Marquez trying to break it up. He's got the 5, and he breaks it up. Backs Bosh into the corner. Scorpio whips him in. Bosh up to the top turnbuckle. Flies off with a reverse body press. Quicksilver on the other end. A run in by Super Dragon. Quick Scorpio now off the top ropes. Drop kicks. This match has gotten completely out of hand. And it takes shenanigans and tomfoolery. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't. What the heck was that, Jardy?
A bulldog knee.
A bulldog.
Whips him around. A lot of knee combinations.
It looks like he started to use my move, the one night stand, and then he turned it into a
knee drop to the back.
Knee drop to the back of the head. Looks like Scorpio puts big Chris Bosh on the top turnbuckle. Bosh with a series of elbows. Scorpio down. Bosh climbs up, and Quicksilver hangs on to Bosh's leg, won't let him go. Here he goes. Belly to belly
runs
suplex.
Up the ropes.
Off the top rope. Both men are down. 20 minutes has elapsed into this match. And folks, 20 minutes is a match. It is the same thing as a football game going into double overtime. These men are tired. They are beat up. They got
jumps on his shoulders.
Bosh standing there. Scorpio jumps on his shoulders. And it looks like he almost got a small swinging version of the rock bottom by Chris Bosh. Scorpio is down. Chris Bosh, it took everything he had to give him the move. And Scorpio trying to make his way to the corner to tag in. Quicksilver. Quicksilver's in. Bosh makes his tag. Dragon makes Inseguri ducks the clothesline. Inseguri on Quicksilver. Dragon into the ropes. He charges. Oh!
Spine buster.
Flying spine buster. Oh! Quicksilver almost had this match on Super Dragon. Chris Bosh aims for the save. Bosh taking his time, signaling like
the end.
The end. If I were
Scorpio
him,
Sky double chop to the back.
you can't take your time with these two gentlemen. Oh! A reverse Frankensteiner
From the ground, very
from
impressive.
the ground. A reverse Frankensteiner. For those of you who don't know what that is, he jumped up behind. Oh! And a fireman's carry into a Ghostbuster.
Death Valley driver.
Death Valley driver, Ghostbuster. I don't know. These kids are coming up with moves that are out of a video game. And from what I hear, a lot of these kids steal moves from video games. You know, I don't even know. Oh, Quicksilver on the top rope. Oh, the bomb! He power bombed him into the turnbuckle. Super Dragon now. Super Dragon got him in a crossface chicken wing. Crossface chicken wing.
Whoa.
Chris Bosh is on Scorpio with a crossface chicken wing. It's a double tap out.
I've never seen that before. Very impressive. They had them tied up.
Chris Bosh and Super
Hey, let's stand
Dragon.
up.
Let's stand up. Oh God, my knees are gonna make me work here, Jardy. That was a
A phenomenal match.
Great match. And I'll tell you, folks, we're all
Very impressive. Hope to see these guys up again. Scorpio Sky and Quicksilver.
I'll tell you.
Here comes Super Dragon. I told you, he's a mean SOB.
Super Dragon in the ring.
Psycho Driver.
He takes Scorpio into the Psycho Driver. Now he's going out to his tag team partner. They are brawling into the middle of the ring. Quicksilver not lying down. Goes for a power bomb. Looks like he's got him in to the Razor's Edge. Oh my God! Holy shnikes, Batman! Super Dragon.
That was unbelievable.
Super Dragon coming in and just clearing house. Like him or not.
He's going after some little girls.
You know, like him or not, call him what you want, but you gotta call him champ. Because
Getting in 10-year-old girls' faces.
going into the crowd and
He took somebody's hat.
he took the hat. He took the hat off my girlfriend.
Oh.
That's right. You put that hat back.
Ooh, he bugged you, dude.
Tell you, well,
You gotta have a talk with him in the locker room.
he obviously did not know that was my girlfriend. Super Dragon is going to be super fired. If you don't watch his ass neck.
Look at the girl in the blue.
And I'll tell you, Super Dragon going into the crowd and flirting with all the 13-year-olds.
13, 9, and 10-year-olds.
Well, that seems to be his fan base, guys. You know. And I guess
Here
the
comes
ring
Gabe
crew,
and JT Hyatt.
the ring crew emptying the locker room. Quicksilver and Scorpio having to be carried out of the ring. Super Dragon cleaned house.
Hey,
Henry! No, I'll tell you, that was a match. That was quite